Staying safe in jail. It may not be a concern for you, but if you pay taxes, some of your money is supposed to make sure inmates are safe. It's the law. Well, there's a lawsuit in Vigo County saying the leaders are breaking this law. You've heard the fallout, but you haven't heard from the inmate behind it all until tonight. In a special report, Bailing Out of Trouble, I sit down with him to give you the complete story. It's all about the numbers that are too high for the Vigo County Jail. It's supposed to have 268 inmates at most. At last check, it had 245. It's only under the limit because county leaders shipped 30 inmates to other county jails, costing you money every day.
It ought to really make people sick to their stomachs. That is money we'll never get back.
That overcrowding has sparked a lawsuit. Justin Huerta is behind it. He served time in the Vigo County Jail for 20 months. We wanted to hear directly from him on what happened. That wouldn't be easy because he's in prison now. We found that Justin Huerta was serving time here at the Putnamville Correctional Facility. Originally, he denied our request to talk to us, but after some conversations with his attorney, he agreed to sit down one-on-one for the first time and share his story inside prison walls. He did it with the stipulation that we only talk about what happened in the Vigo County Jail.
It's just a very old structure, and it's in just very poor condition.
Huerta says the building has several issues, but overcrowding is what pushed him to sue.
I was the 5th man in a cell designed for 4 people, so I had no choice but to sleep on the floor.
That place on the floor put him in a dangerous position. Carl Sherb Jr. was another Vigo County inmate. He shared that crowded cell with Huerta.
I was on a bunk, on one of the top bunks, so I jumped off the bunk and landed on top of another bunkie and caused him to hurt himself and myself.
That other bunkie was, of course, Huerta.
Next thing I know, I was out, and I woke up in a wheelchair surrounded by officers, and I had blood all over me.
He says officers rushed him to the ER where he got treatment. He decided then to do something.
You know, what I don't want is for another person to wake up covered in their own blood, having to be rushed to the hospital and feeling like your head's been split in half.
He reached out to this man, Michael Sutherland. He's an attorney with a history of going after jails and government agencies.
All I'm asking is that they not create such an atrociously overcrowded condition that people just have people fall on their heads and get concussions.
Sherb and a few other inmates have also joined the lawsuit. If they win, a judge may take your tax money to pay them. But Huerta says there's another reason to care.
It could very well be you sitting there and waiting for things to get sorted out. And I'm sure that you, or for some member of your family, would want to be guaranteed safety.
Meaning you're locked into this jail decision, no matter how it falls. Huerta's attorney says the clock is ticking, but some county leaders say they're not worried. Hear why in part 2 of our special report tonight on News 10 Night Watch. That's at 11:10 Central.